Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Thursday, June 7th, and you can see a nice start to the day outside my window this morning. And we expect the sunshine will certainly be a big part of the day, with temperatures climbing up around 80 degrees, and we'll see dew points beginning to rise, still in a fairly comfortable level in the 50s. And we'll show you that in just a moment. And then the best chance of rain will come from Friday night into early Saturday afternoon. We could see some showers and thunderstorms during the day on Friday and Saturday afternoon into the evening. But again, the best period looks like from Friday night into early Saturday afternoon. I think most areas will see around 2 to as much as 4/10 of an inch of rain. But as you get into the southern and southwest lower Michigan, southeast lower Michigan, you could see over a half inch to around 8/10 here. So pretty significant rain as you get south, and especially as you get south into Indiana, Ohio, Illinois, back into Iowa. And again, we're evolving into a warmer pattern. Our high yesterday was 74 degrees, the low was 47, the normal high is 79, the normal low is 54. And as far as temperatures out there this morning, you can see we're about 10 to 12 degrees warmer this morning. Yesterday we were in the low and mid 40s across the area. This morning mainly in the 50s. The warm spot at Henderson at 58.9, and the Wago, the cool spot, at 51.3. And yesterday you can see those dew points were in the low to mid 40s. Now if we move ahead 24 hours, you can see again dew points now up into the 50s. And by the weekend, we'll see those dew points approaching or exceeding 60 degrees, and that means it'll become a little bit more humid. And with those showers and thunderstorms about, again, it'll feel quite a bit like summer. A lot of moisture out into the plains, streaming off some big thunderstorms from the South Dakota all the way down towards the Oklahoma and Texas area. And again, these are the blow-off clouds from those storms now moving around to Wisconsin into lower Michigan. Again, no threat for any rain for us today, with lots of sunshine. We'll see these thunderstorms diminish as we go through the you can see these actually diminish across portions of Iowa and Missouri, and again more storms exploding off to the west of that. But again, these will stay well off to our west and to our southwest here over the next 24 hours. I think our chances will increase as we get into tomorrow afternoon, especially across the southwestern areas, and that'll spread into the area by evening. On the weather map this morning, you can see low pressure system will be diving to the southeast, and again, these storms this morning will dissipate, and then we'll wait for the next system to move across the area, and that'll bring us a little bit better chances. The warm air tries to come into the Great Lakes. That'll create a boundary, I think, that'll set up from the Central Plains, the Corn Belt area, into the northern half of Indiana and Ohio. And again, north of that front, we'll have overrunning. But again, the heaviest chances of precipitation will be across the southern parts of the state, southwest Michigan, and again, especially back into the Corn Belt. For much of the Great Lakes, just a decent rainfall expected over the next 3 days. If we look at the forecasted rainfall maps, first of all, underneath everything, you can see this is the WPC showing quite a bit more rainfall than what I'm thinking. I think about 2/10 to maybe a half inch as you get north of Lansing up towards the Clare area, and I think the heaviest rains are between 5/10 and 8/10 versus over an inch across southern lower Michigan on the WPC. I think we'll hold our amounts down just a little bit, but again, if that front moves a little farther north, the heavier rains will move farther north. If it moves south, then we'll have less rainfall. But again, I don't think we're going to see some of these over inch rains, at least for much of the MAC, LAC areas. I think modest amounts of rain, but nonetheless a pretty decent rain. And I was looking at some of that. I know they've been very wet in southeast lower Michigan, but some areas haven't had a whole lot of rain here in the last week or 10 days. So probably a decent shower certainly wouldn't hurt in most areas, as long as it knows when to shut off. As far as the forecast goes, again, we're now in a more moderate pattern with highs today around 81 with lots of sunshine. Again, the best chance of thunderstorms will come from later Friday into early Saturday afternoon. And again, most areas will see some measurable precipitation, around a quarter of an inch or better in most areas. And we see those chances still not terribly high, as this system, again, could certainly keep the rain south of us. But mid to upper 70s with dew points up around 60 will make it feel more like summer. The sun returns for Sunday into Monday with really nice days, highs in the mid to upper 70s. Very beautiful days on Sunday and Monday. And we'll get into the 80s once we get into Tuesday. And we'll see another chance of showers and thunderstorms as we get later in the day on Tuesday and early Wednesday as it looks right now. As far as Weather Watch, yep, we don't see any mayhem out there today. So it looks like pretty decent weather across the Great Lakes here over the next 24 hours. Thanks for stopping by and have yourself a great day. and 73s to all.